Hey, today we're going to play with gears and a tray. Wonder what we're going to do. Hang on. Howdy, howdy, everyone. This is Claire Lawrence, and today we're going to play with gears and a tray. Now, I picked up these gears at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, not sure which one, and I've colored them with some alcohol ink and a little bit of metallic to kind of give them a patina look. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone there. And now I'm going to work on the tray. I wanted to have it so it had that aged kind of metal kind of look. So I've got these four colors out. Two of them are the basic colors, meaning black and blue violet. And then I've got two metallics to play off of each other. I believe it was brass and silver. And I'm just going to mess with these in the background until they get to the right point that I want them at, meaning that it's going to be an overall kind of color blend kind of a thing. And I just really wanted to have that weathered type of look. So I'm going to speed this process up so you can see me playing in the background. And here we go. Okay, so I picked two colors, the black and the blue violet, because they're really strong colors that you could possibly see through the silver or give them little hints of color through the silver and the brass color. At any rate, as you can see, I'm just literally adding color, swirling it around, keep on agitating it until it gets to the kind of look I'm looking for. Do I know exactly what I'm looking for? No, it's just waiting for it to speak to me. And I did have trouble occasionally where the metallics would stick together. And just by moving the alcohol over top of it, it breaks up the, I guess, the metallic clumps. And I'm getting close. And so I keep adding either alcohol or sometimes color to get it to work the way I want it to work. And see, I get little pockets, it's weird, of color or liquid underneath that just seem to be like this inside or underlayer lake. So here I am doing that same kind of thing again, adding alcohol. Don't worry about it coming up on the sides. This stuff is really easy to clean off the enamel trays. So I just get a little paper towel with some alcohol and put the tray actually on its side and just start rotating it around. Of course, I'm doing the gesture and you can't see it. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of ink in this tray. But these trays are off of Amazon. And they're super great for doing the alcohol ink on them just because they are easy to clean off. They also come in several colors. Alright, I want to bring you guys in for a close-up. Now, you notice that the first part, the silver and the brass were kind of taken over big time. I wanted to have some of the blue, violet, and black showing through. It didn't bother me that there was going to be a lot of metallic, and I was actually kind of hoping for that. I just didn't want it to be like all metallic. I wanted it to be kind of a nice, balance between both all the colors and stuff. And don't worry about the stuff that came up on the side. I can clean that up easily with alcohol. And let's see, hopefully this is dry enough, but I think it'll offer a nice contrast, but without them standing out like a sore thumb. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. I gave each one of these little cogs a little hint of, of copper in it, but also, like you can see, a little bit of it shining up there. But use a little bit of a couple shades of brown and some turquoise or the new teal color, as well as a blue in there. So I just varied them on each one of them depending on just, kind of just coloring them in randomly. Some of them would have a little bit more blue, some of them would have a little bit more brown in them. And then after it dried, I just hint it with a little bit of copper. So you can see this one has a lot more of a shimmer to it. So that should do really nicely in there. I am planning on resining these guys up, or this tin up, so that will show up really, really well. So I'm going to give this guy a chance to dry really well, and then I'll go to the next stage. And I think what I'm going to do is I might glue these guys into place, just so that I can place them in here where I want them to place before I put some resin in it. So that's what's coming up next. Later. All right, so I am going to spot glue these things, and I use Weld Bond, which is the type of glue that I use for my mosaic tiles when I'm putting them on a horizontal surface. And that just gives me the time to apply a little bit of glue to the back of these gears, and I usually use a sponge brush. And just a little bit. It doesn't have to be 100% coating. It's just to keep it in place, like kind of to tack it down. So that way, because they're wood, it'll just float on the resin and it'll go to the surface instead of adhering to the pan. So this makes it a lot easier to position and how you want it to look and have that control. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to speed up this process because, you know, we're basically waiting for glue to dry or, you know, get my gears moving. At any rate, here we go.
You always want what you can't have, and what you have you can. But still my heart, the moment I laid eyes on it. Well, how do you know how you will feel when everything changes? Where will I go? Where will you meet? How will I know the one for me? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? You always want what you can't have, and what you have you can. But still my heart, the moment I laid eyes on it. Well, how do you know how you will feel when everything changes? Where will I go? Where will you meet? How will I How do you know?
All right, the gears are in place. I'm going to put this guy to the side so it can dry up nice and solid, and then it'll be ready for resin. So that'll be the next video. So definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe, but definitely hit the bell so you know when the next video is up. See you later. Bye.